Guys. Hey, my love. Hey, sister. How you guys doing? I'm here with yet another interesting video. And some of you, I need to like drag your ears. Like this video, I just need to like pull it and make sure that every message I'm saying right now is actually going into your ear and going into your brain, not just going in here and coming out here. Do you get that? It's a very important message, so make sure you pay attention, okay? Now, you see this lady on my screen.
Everybody should be afraid or very careful of these people that they call besties. You know, you can have a friend that you really trust, and I promise you, you don't know that person. Somehow, the man that I was supposed to get married to a month after got married to my best friend that was supposed to be my chief bridesmaid. And in a space of 3 to 4 months, even after he knows we just lost our kids, I just lost my I just lost my everything. This my friend, the same girl that was supposed to, in fact, when someone is your best friend, when something happens to you, she should be responsible to give a very good answer of
Exactly.
what's going on with you. Instead, this person actually made a waykeeping for me.
Oh,
hmm She made a waykeeping for me. It was someone else that called me on video call on Facebook, like after I got myself out of coma, not me, after God got me out of coma, and he got to let me know that he attended my waykeeping few weeks ago. So imagine how shocked you would be that you are watching a video from someone else's phone that is calling you live, that the person is showing painful exit. It was just something else that people were celebrating or crying over my death, and I was alive somewhere. And it's a bestie
oh my
that
gosh.
did that to you. So I can't stress it enough. Everybody should be careful.
Yeah, she had an accident, right? She was planning to get married. During the accident, she lost her kid. She, as you can see, she's terribly injured. She's terribly traumatized from the accident. Now, let me tell you something. Her so-called best friend, like her bestie, her ride or die, right, got married to her fiance. And not just that, while she was still alive, recovering, her friend, her best friend, how like her best friend made a funeral for her. Yeah, you guys, her best friend made a funeral for her. So she was alive, but her best friend was getting married to her fiance, telling people that she's dead, even making a funeral for her for people to come and mourn her, and just um like for people to mourn her and declare her dead already. And then she came online and she was like sharing her story. I was watching the video. I could like I couldn't relate, but I could feel her pain. She's going through a lot, you guys. Not just having an accident, losing a child, not just losing a child, your best friend who's supposed to be there for you, who's supposed to be your nigga, someone you're supposed to be talking to, is the same person that is actually turning things around for you. Like, I wonder how she's going to heal. How is she going to come out of this? And at the end of the day, I just pray for strength for her. But this goes to prove my point about besties. Not everyone is your best friend. Learn to keep some things private. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some important things that you need to keep to yourself, some important details, some important things that you need to keep private, that you need to keep away from your so-called friends, your so-called bestie. Keep it to yourself, because tomorrow you could be the one. You could be next. You could be the one experiencing betrayal. You could be the one experiencing backstabbing. Okay, like I myself, gosh, guys, I have had it. Okay, like I have had every experience when it comes to like friends, when it comes to like besties. I've had to like move out from, like, I've made so many sacrifices for friends that at the end of the day I wasn't appreciated. At the end of the day, I regretted my, like, it's made my life difficult for me having besties, having friends. And I'm such a person that when I trust you, when I love you, I go all out for you. And that's a terrible thing, terrible mistake that I've made over the years, and I've learned from it. Do you get? I've learned so much from it. and I really want you to learn from it also. Some people are not really what they appear to be. Like you see them being all nice or oh bestie, but they are really not who they appear to be, who they seem to be. Deep down, there's like a monster in there. So that doesn't mean there are no good people out there. They are, but prevention they say is better than cure. Okay, so what's my number one thing that I feel like you as a lady or even as a guy you should keep to yourself is your vision. Okay, like your vision, your goals, like whatever it is that you have written down that oh these are the things that I want to achieve. There are some friends that when they see these things they become jealous. When they see these things they envy you. They want to like take away that star that they see in you. Do you get? So you should learn to keep it to yourself. I was once friends with someone who, when she see her friend, like she sees her friend becoming somebody, achieving their goals. She goes and be like, "Oh, this person, I was the one that gave her that idea." Oh, like she never says anything nice. And from that moment on, I just knew that this person is not a good person. I made sure that I kept to myself. I made sure that I was careful with the things. Although the damage had already been done, I'd already said things to her that I wish I'd never said to her, like trusting her. But after hearing her say a few things, living with her, I just realized that this person is a no-go area. Like, girl, you need to keep your distance from this person. So, in other words, when you have a vision, when you have a goal, don't just go and sit with your friend and be like, oh, these are the things I want to achieve in life. We're going to be big one day. We're going to be. People have died from poisoning and poisoning by someone really close to them. People have been betrayed. People's vision have been stolen. People's, like, although you cannot really steal an original, but it happens. They go behind you and do crazy things. So keep your vision to yourself. Keep your goals to yourself. Work in silence and let the result make the noise. Do you understand? So it's very important that you don't go out there sharing too much of yourself, too much of your goals, too much of your vision to people who really don't care, people who really just want to see you, who just want to harm you. Okay, so that's my number one thing. Number two thing that you need to like keep, like you need to keep private to yourself and don't overshare is your family matters, your family issues. Whether you're married, whether you're in a relationship. Oh my God, relationships, guy. I know you guys know. I'm sure you guys must have heard so much about stories of how someone a lady could just come out, you know what, stories of how friends are like stealing their friend's boyfriend. You're having an issue with your boyfriend and you go to your friend to complain, your so-called bestie, and you're like, oh, he treated me like this, oh he did, and she's like, you know what, leave that guy, he doesn't deserve you, it's not worth it and all of that. And then you leave the guy only for your friend to go behind you to like, you know, sleep with the dude. Yeah. Like go behind you to start having sex with you. And the next thing you even see that they are engaged. And you come to social media tomorrow to be like, oh, my friend, she betrayed me. I went to her, I told her my problems, and now she's having sex with my guy, blah blah blah. That's why I'm making this video for you. Don't overshare. If you feel like you love this guy and he's fucking up, if it's something you can forgive and take him back, fine. You don't need someone else to tell you that. And if it's something that you know you can't forgive and no matter how much he tries to like make it up to you and you go back to that relationship, you can never forgive him, then let him go. So if someone takes him tomorrow, you won't be hurt by it. You get, because he's gone, he's your mistake. But don't go telling your friend and then your friend tells you leave him and you are leaving. And you know you still like the dude, you know he's a good guy, he just fucked up one time. And then you leave him and tomorrow your so-called bestie is hanging out with him. He sees the good in him and she sees the good in him and she's like, you already left him, blah blah blah. So many of these stories are flying around social media actually, where friends come out and be like, oh, I trusted you, you gave me advice to leave this guy, and today you're getting married to him. May God punish him. May God will not punish anybody, my dear. Because nobody told you to not be wise, to not use your senses, to not use your brain, to not think. Think for yourself, God. Don't let someone make decision for you. Make your own decision. Okay? So if you happen to want to make that move and you come across this video, this is for you, darling. Make that decision for yourself. Okay? Capish. Good. I hope we've learned something from this. So aside from your relationship, your family matters, maybe your husband, your parents, your siblings. Don't go out there and tell someone who you think is your best friend, because tomorrow you might hear whatever you've told them that's supposed to be confidential, supposed to be a secret. She's going to be sharing it around, telling people like, oh, this is how our family is. Our family is messed up. She's messed up. She's this. She's that. Mm-mm. Don't see. There was a time that I had this friend who opened up to me about some abuses that she passed through growing up. And one thing about me, when I drink, I talk a lot. I have no control of my mouth. Like I just go blah blah blah, blah. So I like to be around people that I trust when I'm taking alcohol. So then I thought I trusted this girl who was meant to be a friend. She happened to be a mutual friend to, my friend. Do you understand? It's a three-person, three-way thing. So when I was drunk, she started complaining about this person's character, her attitude, and how she's bad and all of that. And I told her, okay, well, I was drunk, and I said, this person has been through a lot. This is the childhood trauma that she passed through. She needs friends around. She needs people who she can love, people who can love her, people who can surround her with love and positive energy. I was only trying to bring both of them together. I had no bad intentions, no bad intention whatsoever. And then guess what? Few months later, this so-called friend that I trusted, being drunk around, I also said so many other things. She turned my words around, went to meet my friend or our friend, and then go like, "Do you know that Vicky is a bad person? Do you know the things that she said about you? She said this, said this. She said it like I was damaging her image, like I was saying bad things against her, which it was actually not like that. I was actually trying to like mend their relationship, trying to tell her that, you need to be there for this person. She really needs friends, she really needs good friends. So I felt bad. I felt hurt. She came to me and she's like, oh, she trusted me with this. And like, I tried to explain that this is not what I meant, but things are just not meant to be. So what's not meant to be is not meant to be. That friendship crashed. Both of them are still friends. I am out of the picture. Good for them. Congratulations to them. What I'm trying to say is just don't go around spilling things that you shouldn't spill, thinking that these are your buddies, these are people you trust. They are not. So be careful with oversharing your family issues and your family matters. So the next thing that I feel like you need to keep private to yourself, your income, your wealth. Some of you are just so free and so oversharing that you could basically tell your friend that this is how much I have right now, this is how much I'm expecting, this is how much I make in a month, and your friend could be out there just envying you. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. I had this they were both friends, and I was friends with just one of them. I'm friends with the one that she takes every opportunity to take from you. That kind of person. She's always like, oh, my mom is this, oh, my siblings are this, oh, I need to pay for this. Like she always needs help. So when she finds out that this is the kind of money you are expecting, girl, she's going to feel entitled. Like she's so entitled. Like she's going to feel entitled to that money. But by the time she shares her problem with you, she expects you to do something about it. Like make move. Like, oh, okay. If this is what you're going through, passing through, why don't you take this money and do something for yourself? So it's like that with her. So your debts, your wealth, whatever, people can take advantage of whatever you share with them. If you share your debt with them, don't you see expect to hear stories of how you owe money outside, how you are, trash, how you are this, how you are that, how you are not who you pretend to be. They are going to say, see, they will talk your matter outside, the so-called besties. I don't trust besties. Okay, I've learned my lesson. So if you see me talking like this, it's because I have personal experience with people who have backstabbed me with every opportunity that they have. So I know that there are people out there who are still trustworthy, but right now I don't trust anybody. I use my senses when I'm with ladies. Yeah, when I'm with anyone at all, I'm just always making sure that I'm thinking ahead and I'm not oversharing. You get, so don't overshare. Make sure that your wealth, your income, your debts, whatever is kept to yourself. Even if you are going to share a tiny bit of it. You get, just share so tiny of it that and information that you know that they can't use against you. That is what you should share. So it's very important. Don't overshare your wealth. Don't overshare how much you have in your account. Don't overshare how much of a big girl you are. How much things, how much the things that you have cost. Don't do that. Okay, so yeah, Sometimes I'm calm, sometimes I'm high, depends on the topic. So yes, the next thing that I have on my list that I feel like you shouldn't overshare, you should keep private to yourself is other people's business. Okay, you guys. So like I said, I drank and I overshared a friend, not even in a bad way, in a good way, and it backfired against me. So if it doesn't concern you, dear, don't go around saying things that doesn't concern you. It's none of your business. Keep it to yourself. If someone shares like some information with you because they trust you, don't be the other person that I'm talking about. The other person who goes about stealing their man, their girlfriend's man, their bestie's man, or who goes around tarnishing people's image because you feel like you stand to gain from it by trashing someone's image, trashing someone's personality. It's going to speak good on your side. It's not going to speak good on your side, girl. You're actually going to pay for it one way or the other. I know people don't believe that karma exists, but it exists. But it does exist. So don't go around sharing people's business. Okay, keep it to yourself. It's very, very important. I think I've touched the basic things that I feel like you shouldn't overshare. That involves your wealth, involves your relationship, involves family, even your health, even your family issues, your vision. Don't go about sharing it. Don't share your next move. The next move you are going to make. Don't tell anyone. Move in silence. Okay. Don't go about saying this is what I want to do tomorrow. You don't know what that tomorrow. You don't know what that tomorrow is going to look like. So keep it to yourself, darling. And that's it. Please share your experience with me in the comment section. You guys, I've had even on my wedding day, so-called friends stole from me. They literally stole my hair. Like imagine inviting someone to come to your wedding and they steal your wig. Like you're supposed to be celebrating with me. I've had the experience. I don't. We'll go into details in some other videos, but right now, just learn from whatever I've shared with you. And if you have a personal experience whatsoever that you think that we should know, we should also learn from, go to the comment section. I want to read your story. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope we have learned a lesson, a thing or two from this. I'll see you guys on my video. Do not forget, I'm a sister. You get like I'm your sister. So make sure you subscribe for more amazing videos from me, wisdom videos, tutorial videos. I'm just here to give you all the wisdom that you need to gain in this life. So subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.